Hey guys, and welcome back to the second installment in my highlighting first impressions week. Today we're going to be talking about some Primark highlighters. I spotted these two recently and I know there's been quite a lot of hype over these highlighters. I think because they're so affordable and they look amazing. So let's get right into telling you a little bit about them. So I picked up two and the first ones Primark brought out were these Pure Glow highlighters. So this one is in Champagne, and then there was another one that I couldn't get hold of that I have on my phone called Rose Prosecco. And that was obviously more of a rosy gold, a bit like a blush topper. Then I spotted this one on Saturday, and this is called the Mermaid Glow Highlighting Powder. And there was only one of these, apart from it saying Mermaid Glow, it doesn't have any shade name to it. So I thought I would try both of these out. These retail for £3 for 9 gram of product in each, which is really good value for money. Obviously Primark is amazing for just sort of quick on trend products, and I have tried a couple of the Primark makeup products before, so I'll link a couple of videos down below if you want to go and check out some more Primark first impressions. But today obviously we're going to be talking about these. So packaging wise, the packaging is really pretty. Obviously it is a little bit more cheap looking than some of the more high-end highlighters that I have in my collection, but actually this is quite sturdy packaging, and I do like the fact that it's clear on the front so you can see how beautiful the highlighter is inside. I absolutely adore the sort of indentation on the highlighter. It's kind of like a beautiful sand pattern on each of them, and they look stunning. So hopefully this isn't an overspray on them and they do look equally as stunning underneath. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to use the white. I was going to use the white on my cheeks, but I feel like I want to use the gold on my cheeks, so the champagne, and then I will use the white to as an inner corner highlighter and a bit on my lip as well. But obviously I'll have swatches and photos, and I'll also have an according blog post as well. So let's get right into trying these out. So firstly, I'm just going to quickly swatch these on my finger. So the gold feels nice and it's super pigmented and nice and smooth as well. And then the white is not as pigmented. I'd say it looks a little bit more chunkier, the shimmer, but still really pretty. So I will definitely put the gold on my cheeks. So let's go ahead and do the gold first. I'm just going to use this little contour brush. First impressions, I really like this. It's not like a sort of in-your-face highlighter. It's actually a little bit more subtle, but you can still see it. It's still like really nice and apparent. I'm actually just going to blend this in a little bit, but this is nice as a blush topper, just like I mentioned in my MUA first impression. The rose gold paper was like that as well. It looks really nice on top of a blush, and this would look beautiful again on tan skins and darker skin tones. This would look stunning, but this is really nice, and you can definitely build up the colour as well. So let's go in with the white. I'm just using it on this tiny contour brush. Okay, so the white is nice, but I'd say it's very silvery, and I'm not really into sort of like really silvery white highlighters. So I definitely think this wouldn't be for everyone, but it still looks pretty as an inner corner highlighter, and it looks nice just sort of touch with your finger on the top of the lip. But I would say on first impressions, I definitely prefer the golden one more than the white. The formula just seems a little bit smoother on the golden one, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. So I am gonna tell you the time now. So it is 12:45. So let's see how these highlighters were throughout the day, and I will see you in a bit, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back for the second check-in. It is now 3:42, so let's have a look how these highlighters have been holding up. So far so good. They still look the same as when I put them on this morning, but I have to say I'm definitely preferring the champagne one over the whitey silver one. I just think this champagne one blends in a little bit nicer. It just looks really pretty on the cheeks, but I think this is down to personal preference. It depends what kind of highlighting shades you love, but I definitely prefer this champagne one. I just think the formula is a little bit more buttery than the silver one. So I will see you later, guys, for my final check-in, where I share with you my final thoughts then, and I will score both of these highlighters out of 5 as well. So I will see you later, guys. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome back for the last time. It is now 8 minutes past 11, so let's just round up my final thoughts on both of these highlighters. So starting off with price, I think these are super great value for money for how much you get in each pan. Packaging wise, of course the packaging is very simple, but I do love the fact that you can see the star of the show, which is the highlighter in both. So applications, starting off with the champagne one. Obviously you saw me apply this to my cheeks. I absolutely adored how this applied to the cheeks. It just went on really nicely. It's buildable and it just looks nice and smooth. It's not very textured or anything like that. But however, the silver one was a little bit more textured. It just didn't feel as smooth. And as you know, this wasn't my favourite colour. I'm just not really into these sort of white silvers, but of course I wanted to try it out for you guys. So if you are into this kind of colour, then I definitely picked this up for £3 anyway. But I would just say this is just a bit more of a chunky formula. So longevity wise, let's have a look. So everything is still on, apart from just around my lips where I put the white highlighter. I can't see that anymore, but it's still apparent on my cheeks and in my inner corner as well. So that held up really well, especially the gold one. The gold one actually still looks really nice. It's everything else that's sort of melted off my face that doesn't look so good. But yeah, longevity wise, I'm really impressed by these. So overall, I'm going to score these individually. So starting off with the champagne one, absolutely love this. I think I will be using this so much, and hopefully you guys can get your hands on it as well. I know Primark is quite funny with regards to them putting out stuff. They put out so much stuff on a weekly basis that I don't know if they keep things like this in stock, but hopefully you will be able to, and I would award this a 4.5 out of 5. The Mermaid Glow, I would award a 4 out of 5. This is still a really good highlighter, but just comparing them, obviously this one was a little bit better with regards to formula. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this second first impression in my First Impressions Week series. Let me know if you've tried any of these Primark highlighters and what you thought and what are your favourites. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat for more inspiration. And if you missed my last video, you can go ahead and click on the picture link in the middle and that will take you to that video. Have a wonderful rest of the week, guys, and I will look forward to seeing you on Friday for my next highlighting video. Take care, bye.